What if we stopped designing for cars and started designing for people? In the future, we can. The livability of our cities is defined by transport, or rather the way that we want to move. Cars have always been the main design consideration for the cities for the past few decades, and people as the fundamental component of a city are being left aside, unlike the centuries that came before it. However, changes to rethink transport system is happening globally. As the Principal Advisor for Transport Planning Advisory at WSP, and an advocate for multimodal and active transport, I imagine a future where we can move around the city safely, easily, without relying on a single mode of transport. And we no longer need to rely on private cars as our main way of getting around the places. And the places that are important to our communities are accessible for people of all ages and abilities to walk, cycle, and take public transport. As the government policy shifts, Aotearoa has already started the journey for mode shift. WSP is working with councils across Aotearoa to understand what a multimodal place looks like for them, as we know that every town and every city is different. However, the outcomes are similar: to reduce the reliance on private vehicles and move towards a more livable and more accessible cities and neighbourhoods, where we reduce the reliance on private vehicles as a dominant mode of transport, but we need to maintain the momentum. I envisage that in the next few years, the way that we move around our cities and neighbourhoods will be totally different, but for the better. What if we let our lives define the way we move rather than the transport system itself? And in our future, we can.